And you're sure you want to tell me your story?
Yeah.
Okay. State your name.
Tristian Harris. Where do you want me to start?
I couldn't say. It's not my story.
Oh God, the quality. Vinyl. It's so much better. Don't you think? You know, they should put record players in machines, cars. Nowadays, it's all about the digital. With the iPods, the cell phones, with the Bluetooth. Just listen. Listen. Open up your heart, chappie, and listen. There's just so much more authenticity to vinyl. Not to mention the joy that you get from going to the store and purchasing a physical vinyl record to take home and play. There's nothing compares to that. I much more prefer that. I don't understand why more people don't prefer that. What else I don't understand? It's all these different interrogation techniques. You've got good cop, bad cop, dismemberment, torture. Too much work. It's like the expression you Americans say, to go around your zupa to get your elbow. I could torture you in more ways than you can pray against, chappie. But I don't want to get blood on this shit. My mother gave it to me. She would kill me. But you know what I find, chappie? I have alternative method. The key, chappie, is family. If I get your father, your daughter, your son, your mother, or your wife, then, chappie, then you tell me what I want to know. Would you like to test this theory, chappie? You don't believe me? Let's find out. Time to spill your guts, chappie.
Right, I'll give you what you want.
See, chappie, I rest my Привет, как дела? I have the information. Yeah, the chaplain. Da, я знаю. Da. Get them out of witness protection, and Tristan will come to you. Это всё. Спасибо.
Tristian, the man who defied his god in order to save his daughter. Look carefully, man. This is a true gangster. An outlaw.
Where's my wife and daughter?
Where's my wife and daughter?
My apologies.
Where's my wife and daughter?
Straight to business. I can respect that.
Your respect isn't worth a bullet to kill it.
You are an example, man. You learn by example, do you not?
Depends on what I'm trying to learn exactly.
Exactly who you are dealing with.
missing you, so we made a poster.
Love it.
We all really miss you, so we really want you to come back.
Yeah. Tell everybody I miss them too.
We will.
Bye.
Did you sleep okay last night?
Yeah.
Good. How's your headache?
It feels better than it did
Okay.
yesterday.
Good. Can you open your eyes and follow my finger? Does the light hurt your eyes today?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a listen. Okay, deep breath. Good. Does that hurt?
Mm-mm.
Good. Okay, can you sit up for me? All right. Good deep breaths. Good. Covered back up here. Hi.
Hey, have y'all heard any results yet?
We have. Why don't we talk in the hall? She's kind of tired. Get some sleep, okay?
I'll be right back.
You know, we've done a variety of tests over the last few days, and the last test that we did was a CAT scan of her brain, and it shows that she has a brain tumor called a glioblastoma. It's rare in children, but it is a fairly aggressive form of cancer.
So we're gonna have to do surgery, or how do you fix this?
She'll need surgery as soon as possible. That's her best chance for survival.
You know, I never thought any of this was possible. That this could happen to us. To Maggie. She's 10 years old. 10. She's got her whole life left to live. I just don't understand any of it. Any of it. And I know that we're not the only parents that this happened to, but it's so different when it's your kid. And I want to have faith. I really do. And I'm trying to be so strong for you and for Maggie. And I feel so guilty that I'm failing you as a husband and her as a father.
You are the strongest man I know. Any mother would be lucky to have you as a father for her children. This is not easy. It's hard on me too. But we cannot lose our faith. Honey, without faith, we don't have hope.
Yeah.
We have to remain faithful.
Without Maggie, though. I don't have any faith.
Tristan, if you lose your faith and Maggie sees her daddy giving up, how is she supposed to respond to that?
Maggie's dying. She's going to die. But you heard that doctor.
That doctor does not decide her fate any more than we do. God does. I know that you're scared. And I know that you're angry. I get it. is in the hands of the great physician. She is in the best place she can be. There's no one more equipped to make her better than God, and you have to believe that. You can't let that go. You're the man of this house, honey. You're gonna be accountable one day.
I can't fight death. Our daughter is going to die.
Daddy, why are you yelling at Mama?
Hey, listen. It's okay. All right, let's go back upstairs.
Hold on, Mama. Dad, we're going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. You and Mama are going to be all right.
How do you know that, sweetie?
Because I have faith, Daddy.
Come on, sweetie, let's go to bed.
Bakers. I don't understand. I mean, this is why we have insurance. I mean, you can't do this. Well, what if we get a second opinion? What do you mean that there's nothing that you can do? I mean, this is why we pay you guys. So when something like this happens, that you guys are there to pay for it. I'll call you back.
Is everything okay?
It's just an angry customer. How was school?
Bad?
Why was it bad?
Well, I don't want to go to school anymore.
Why don't you want to go to school, Maggie?
Just... I want to spend more time with you and Mama.
Maggie, I want to spend as much time as I possibly can with you. I understand, but you have to go to school. Just like I have to work. You gotta make good grades so you can get into college, get a good job, raise a family. Okay, everything will be fine.
We both know that I'm not going to make it into the next grade.
Why do you say that, Maggie?
I'm dying, Dad.
Maggie, don't say that.
We both know that. I can't do anything about it. Mama can't do anything about it.
Maggie.
I don't want to die.
Maggie. Maggie, you are not going to die. You're going to be fine. I'm going to do whatever I have to do, whatever it takes. Nothing is going to happen to you. I promise. Okay? We are going to figure this out, and we are going to get through this as a family. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm I'm sure.
You're gonna be fine, I promise. Okay?
Okay.
You, Mr. Johnson?
Yeah, give me 1 second here. Go ahead and have a seat. All right. Mr. Harris, thank you for coming in today. I wanted to talk to you about your insurance. It appears that you've already capped out your insurance policy. And
What does that mean?
it looks like when you originally bought this policy, you bought it with a Tier 1 catastrophic event, which means that we'll pay up to $25,000 for medical expenses.
Wait. A Tier 1?
Yes, sir. Yeah, there's actually 3 tiers.
Can we just elevate it to another tier?
Unfortunately, it's not the way the insurance policy works. Now this would be considered a pre-existing condition, and we're not able to change your policy at this time.
Or rewrite the policy?
Well, unfortunately, I can't just rewrite this policy.
Why not?
That's just the way these policies were originally written.
Well, she needs the operation right now.
I understand, sir.
You keep saying that, but I don't feel like you understand. Do you have kids?
I do have kids.
What would you do? What would you do in a situation like this?
Well, unfortunately, knowing the way the insurance programs work, I don't see that there's really anything you're going to be able to do right now. I'm afraid I've done all I can to help you with this.
Well, I don't see how you've done that.
Would you like the paperwork to file a grievance? Well, sir, that's really the only option that we have right now.
You sure you want to do this?
What are we gonna do?
I don't like this either. This isn't easy for me. I don't like seeing her sick, and I certainly don't like seeing her afraid. I don't want to lose my daughter.
I will do whatever I have to do to take care of her. There's nothing to worry about. I promise you, okay? I promise you.
You do whatever it takes, because she deserves a fighting chance.
You sure you want to do this?
Yes. It's the only way.
You know there's no going back from this, right?
Yes.
Look, I don't think you do. Tristan, this decision isn't just something you can walk away from when you want to. You go through with this, and this will be with you for life. The only way you walk away from this is to be dead or in jail. And jail will just buy you time. Tristan, these people don't care about you. If you're in jail, they will find you. Going through with this is not only putting yourself at risk, but it's putting your entire family at risk.
My family is already at risk.
Look, I know why you're doing this. I understand, but there has to be
You don't understand anything, kid. I have no choice.
Every man has to be his own man, I guess.
Being a man has nothing to do with it.
Then what's it about then?
This is about a father's promise to his daughter. Is Val coming or not?
Any minute now.
He's bringing the money, right?
Yeah, he'll have the money. Last chance, Tristan.
Hand sanitizer. You can't get this at home. Russia. You like to fix things, I hear.
That's how I make a living.
So, why do you need my money?
My daughter Maggie.
How old is your daughter, Tristan?
She's 11. And I need the money for her operation. And I'll do whatever it takes to pay for it.
I'm glad to hear this.
Are you?
Yes, I am. Mr. Harris, you know what this is.
That's my daughter's second chance.
Wrong. Mr. Harris, this is slavery.
We're all slaves to something, I guess.
Interesting. But wrong again. Mr. Harris, if you take this money, I own you. You belong to me. You will do everything that I tell you to do, when I tell you to do it, and how to do it. Mr. Harris, this is not a one and done type of situation that we have here. This is not your average part-time job. If you come to me later and you say that your daughter is all better and you no longer need to work for me, do you know what I will do to you, Mr. Harris? Kill your daughter right in front of you. And then I will kill your pretty wife. And then I will kill you. I'll even kill the family dog to put a cherry on top. I'm sure the kid came here today to try to talk you out of this. Because he knows everything that I'm telling you is the truth. Sometimes family decisions tend to cloud a man's judgment from right and wrong. I tell you what I will do for you, Mr. Harris. I will give you 1 hour to decide whether you want to take this money. It does not bother me, one way or the other. This is strictly business. 1 hour, Mr. Harris. Kid, you come with me. One hour, kid. If he does not take the money, kill him.
Yes, sir.
Dead.
Alright, so let me get this straight. Your daughter had a glioblastoma?
Yeah, but it wasn't the deadliest of forms.
Is she okay?
We'll get to that.
Okay. And tell me again, why couldn't the insurance pay for this?
Because of the type of surgery that it was, the cost, it put us outside of our tier or category, whatever we were in.
Gotcha. So you and your wife couldn't afford the surgery. So you go to work for some gangster and he paid for it.
Yes.
Why, you didn't have any other avenue? Friends, family, a bank? I don't know, your church?
Look, we didn't have time to come up with the money. As soon as we found out about the surgery, we had to do it.
Gotcha. So what happened next?
What you watching?
Nothing. I was trying to research some new insurance policies.
Did you
See
find
if
any?
they'd cover Maggie.
Did you find any?
No. No, not yet. Where have you been?
Did Maggie go to school today?
No. She didn't feel up to it. We just stayed at home and watched movies all day. I fixed her some supper.
Did she hold it down?
No, she threw it up. But I managed to get her to go to sleep.
Yeah, I saw that. I just tucked her in, turned the light on.
I think half the problem was the fact that we didn't know where you were. Where were you? What is that? Where did you get that? Is that to us? Tristan, where did this come from?
Pastor called me and told me to come to his office, so I went to his office and he gave me that check.
I cannot believe this.
Yeah. Somebody from the church, I guess, found out about Maggie and they wrote the check.
Who was it?
I don't know, he didn't say. I guess they just they wanted to be held anonymous.
Tristan, our prayers are answered.
Yeah.
You don't seem so happy. What's going on with you?
No, I'm happy. I'm just having a little trouble wrapping my head around it, I guess.
I know. Oh my gosh, this just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it did.
I love you.
I love you too.
That was convincing. I love you.
I love you too.
As good as he smile. Can I call the doctor now?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go take a shower.
Okay.
All right.
Hi. Yes. This is Alexis Harris. I'd like to make an appointment for my daughter Maggie. Yes. Thank you. Yes, we can do tomorrow. 9 o'clock? Thank you. Bye-bye.
minutes, sir. Take him over there and bed him down. O'Rourke, how long you let this man slow us down? How do you mean that? Like it sounds. You know there's sewer on our trail from the river by now. That's right. Look, you're risking the whole bunch. Why don't you use your head and leave him here? He's dying anyway. You got up, boss. You can leave any time you want. I find it rather difficult with no one to talk to. Since you also are the personal problem, well, it seems that at least we have in common. I think we're enough of self-defense. You're a saint, I'm a sinner. Hardly that. But I'm right, you know. It's an ironical situation, isn't it? Mutinous young inspector leading us all to safety if possible. And himself to execution at the same time. Well, in that case, I think it's he and I who have most in common. How do you feel? Did you eat?
I've no taste in my mouth for food.
You should have. You'll feel stronger. Leave him alone. He needs help. The more he gets, the more he's going to slow us down.
What are you doing?
For him, we'd be 20 miles further on. He's outlived himself anyway.
I'm reading a book. Is that okay?
Why don't you go read it in the bedroom?
Why would you say that, Tristan? I want to sit here and read it. I haven't seen you all day.
You're reading a book and I'm watching TV. How does that see me?
Can I just sit in the same room with you? I'm not bothering you.
You are. I was enjoying my space until you came in.
I'm not in your space. You've got half
You're
the
on the
couch.
couch now.
Would you please turn that down?
Oh, I think they're in the bedroom.
It's okay, I like to read right here. Can you turn that down, please?
I told you to read the bedroom.
Why are you acting like this?
I told you, I wanted to be by myself.
You've been by yourself all day.
And I'd like to continue it.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me is I want to be by myself. Why do you always want to be around? Why? Tell me why.
Why don't you tell me why drinking has taken over your life? What is so bad here that you have to drink it
Because
away?
it makes things tolerable.
And I'm intolerable. I have done nothing to you. You have no reason to treat me this way.
Maybe I don't want you around. You ever thought about that? Look at me like that. Cry. I don't care.
What about you?
I just want to be left alone.
I was wondering about something. You're always wondering about something. Is it important?
So go read your book somewhere else.
You've said enough. I'm leaving.
Thomas. Not very important. Thomas. Thomas. Anything else? Yes. When I woke up before, the first thing I thought was, I don't want you to go on thinking that I killed somebody. I didn't. The marshal said you did. I know. It's my word against his.
Army sends a patrol. Go on search every couple of days for Apaches. They get as close to here as 4 or 5 miles sometimes. There's a busted mirror over by the bar. Careful. Watch it. Get a hold of it. Hold it up to the window. Let the sun hit it.
What?
Who is Luke?
Luke? He's the youth pastor at our church. You'd know that if you came to church with me and Maggie.
Bull.
What are you implying, Tristan? That I'm lying to you?
Who is Luke?
Tristan, what are you doing? I'm not lying to you. Tristan, you're drunk, okay? We're not going to have this conversation right now.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are having this conversation now. Now answer me. Now answer me. Answer me. So help me God, you better answer me.
Snap out of it! I have had it with you. I have had it! What has happened to you? I'm so tired of having to deal with your drinking and your sarcasm. I prayed for you to come back to me, and I feel like all I do is pray for you. What's wrong with you, Tristan? What's happened to you?
So what do you want to do? You just want to give up?
Oh, no. You're telling me that I'm giving up?
It sounds like it.
Huh. I miss you. I miss the man that I married.
Well, I don't know how to come back.
I am mentally exhausted. I'm done. But Tristan, I will not stay in this house while you think that you have the liberty to push me around. While you have your little binge drinking. Because you don't know how to deal with life and you won't let me be a part of it. A divorce? No. Sometimes, yes, I would love it. But no, because I'm not going to walk away from you. But I will tell you this, Maggie will not see this. She will not be a part of this. You will not treat me this way because I do not deserve it. She will not learn that it is okay for a man to treat a woman like this. And more importantly, she is not going to see her father acting like this. Right now, I don't trust you anymore. It's gone. And I think it's time for you to wake up and realize that if you don't start changing something now, we are gone. Because I will not put my daughter in danger. Yeah, that's how far you've let this come.
Hearts will be healed in a second. Yeah. Yep.
He will talk to you later. You have something for me? You're short, Mr. Harris.
It's all there.
You usually do good work. The best that I've had. Don't let it happen again.
Wait a minute. This wasn't our agreement, you come into my place of business. I don't want people knowing that I do business with people like you.
And who's going to be looking, Mr. Harris? You run a mechanic shop. I drive an old car.
It doesn't matter. It's the principle.
You got something to say, Mr. Harris? I wouldn't. I've got a very important job coming up that you just volunteered for. You be here tonight at 8 o'clock. The kid will be here to pick you up. Oh, by the way, you tell your little daughter she's welcome.
So how are you?
I'm really worried about Tristan.
Is he still drinking?
Sometimes I feel like all he does is stare at that whiskey bottle, though, with that empty glass.
Well, have you talked to him about that?
No. I can't talk to Tristan about anything right now. I think he's just really overwhelmed with everything going on with Maggie.
Well, she's doing better, though, right? I mean, the treatments are working.
Yeah. Gosh, there's not a day that goes by that I'm not grateful for that. I don't know, it's weird. It's like he blames himself. Like he feels guilty about it.
The only thing I know to do, you just have to pray about it.
Well, I am. I don't know, I feel like it's one of those things that's going to take time. Sometimes I feel like it's too late.
Too late for what?
I don't think any parent's prepared to have to deal with this, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I just have one of those gut feelings. I don't know, like something bad's getting ready to happen.
You can't do that. I mean, worry and stress is like the worst thing you can do. It's not going to help anything.
I know. You know, every morning I wake up and I give Tristan over to God. And then I try to go about my day. And I try not to worry about him. And then I end up feeling like an awful wife later because I don't know how to get him to talk to me. And then Maggie got sick. And then ever since then, I've just been walking on eggshells, just waiting for him. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but he acts like he's just got to fight this thing on his own. Like it's him against the world, and he doesn't even see me. It's like he looks straight through me. He doesn't know that I'm right here. I don't even know if I'm a right fit for him.
You're a great wife, and I know that God put you and Tristan together for a reason. And whatever that reason is, I know it's a good one. I mean, the important thing is that Maggie's going to be just fine. And Tristan's going to come around. I mean, maybe it's a man thing or something that he feels like he can't protect his family or something like that, but everything's gonna be just fine. I promise.
I hope so.
It will be.
I hope you're right.
I don't understand why you think you have a choice.
We always have a choice, Jacob.
Somebody in your shoes, they don't have a choice. Look, your daughter's recovering, right?
Yes.
Okay then, do you want everything you've done up to this point to be for nothing?
If you try to tell me something, Jacob, then just say it.
Imagine Val putting her down permanently. Alongside your wife? I mean, I don't know if you just don't believe what Val is capable of or not.
I know who Val is. And I know exactly what he's capable of. Roughing people up and collecting money is one thing. But robbing a church is something completely different. And I will not be a part of it. I can't be a part of it.
Man, I know you did not want to get caught up in all this. And I admire what you're trying to do, Tristan. Look, you do this one job, and I'm going to get you out of all this.
How can you say that? We both know that's not a capability that you have.
Things aren't always as they seem. You're going to have to trust me on this one.
And why should I trust you?
I'm going to pick you up here Sunday morning. Tristan, just remember this. When a hand reaches out to pull you back, grab it.
just to give a little fish another place he can live. How much more does he love you and me? If he has made a place for all that has been, I've been told and I believe it's true. He's preparing me a place that I cannot comprehend. That's how much that he really loves me. How much more than a fragrant rose that he gives life in the spring. Or does he love me less?
You know, I'm supposed to trust you. That was the deal. But then you go and kidnap an innocent little girl. How am I supposed to trust you after that?
If nobody's cooperating, what else am I supposed to do?
I don't know, yell or something, but you don't kidnap an innocent little girl. That was not a part of the plan.
I'm in charge here.
You're not in charge of anything, and you need to get that through your thick skull, because when Val gets here, you know exactly what he's going to do to that little girl. Exactly. But I'm supposed to trust you, right? Right?
Listen!
No, you listen to me. I am tired of people getting hurt on my watch. It's time we play by my rules. Now give me your pistol. Turn around. You did this to yourself. Let's go. Listen to me. I'm not gonna hurt you. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Just get me out of here.
You gotta do exactly what I say. Understand?
Yes.
Let's go. Stop. Turn around. You know why you're here, right?
I guess we have business to talk about that you didn't want anybody else hearing?
Something like that.
Really?
I think you know, Jacob.
Know what? That you should probably give up being a mechanic?
I know that you're an informant, Jacob.
I see.
I have no choice.
You might want to rethink that. We both know you're not a killer. And we both know that you're not going to pull that trigger. Think about Maggie. This isn't you, Tristan. Tristan, I'm a cop. See? You're not a killer. You're just a father trying to save his daughter.
If I untie you, can you show a badge? Turn around.
I've been undercover for 4 years now.
But you're just a kid.
I'm 23, Tristan. That's exactly how I got this job. See, no one suspects a kid to be undercover.
Where does this leave me now?
The thing you don't understand His vow is connected all the way up the ladder. I need enough to throw life at him so he will give up these other people. 5, even 10 years? Doesn't matter to these guys.
My family cannot find out what I've done.
You're not hearing me. If you help me, I can get those charges dropped. And you and your family will walk away from this.
How will they be protected?
We will put all y'all in witness protection. That's a promise.
So what's the plan?
You're late. No, do not make excuses with me. It is your responsibility to make sure that he goes nowhere. You know the location. I will see you there tomorrow.
Jesus, dude. Did you kill anybody?
I didn't kill anybody. Just tuned people up and collected, that's it.
Alright, so your daughter's surgery was a success. But you couldn't get out from under this Val Drexel guy. And he has you going around town doing all these odd jobs, and in the midst of all this, you kidnap some kid. And this sets you off, so you're gonna go kill Jacob, but you didn't because...
Look, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know if I was gonna kill Jacob or not. I just knew that I could not be a part of this anymore. I couldn't do it anymore. But the only way that I could get out of it was to help Jacob take Val out.
Wow. So what happened next?
Val, everything's under control.
Everything is not all right for you, kid.
Maggie.
Tristan. My son.
Daddy, all of us must die eventually. Our lives are like water, spilled out on the ground. It can't be gathered back up again.
I don't understand. Where am I? Where you're supposed to be. I don't understand what's going on. You don't need to.
But God just does not sweep life away. Instead, He devises ways to bring us back once we have been separated from Him.
Tristan, my son, my word cannot be destroyed as I cannot be. Everyone who come to know me in this life or after, just as you're being judged, everyone will be judged when this day comes for them. I knew you before you were.
It's finished, Dad. It's time to come back. It's time. Don't be afraid. Be strong and courageous. Don't be terrified of them, for the Lord your God walks by your side.
And I've always had faith in you even when you didn't in me.
He will never leave you.
I created you with a purpose, Tristan.
He will never forsake you.
Now,
Come back, Daddy.
go and fulfill your purpose.
Come back, Daddy.
And do it with faith and love, as I created you to do.
Because you are forgiven.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me you were clinically dead?
Yes, I was.
And during this time is when you claim you saw God during all this?
I'm not claiming anything. But I know what I saw. And what I felt.
Okay. Alright, I'll bite. So what did God tell you?
That I wasn't fulfilling my purpose.
What's your purpose?
I don't know.
What about this church you robbed? I think I remember reading something about that.
For if you forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. But if you do not forgive men their trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your
Dad?
trespass. Yes, we heard.
I overheard your conversation with Mom today.
What have I told you about eavesdropping?
I know, Dad. It's just that... Never mind.
Oh, come on. What is it?
Well, I was just curious about Mr. Harris.
What about him? What are you curious about?
What's gonna happen to him?
What do you mean?
Did he go to heaven? Or hell?
Well, I hope he went to heaven, sweetheart.
What do you think will happen with him and God?
That's between God and Mr. Harris. God knows his heart better than anybody, and it's up to him to judge his fate. It's not up to us.
But won't God forgive him?
Why do you ask that?
Because God forgives all his children. Right?
Of course he does.
So, everybody at the church will too, right?
I don't know about that, sweetheart. So what do you think I should do?
About what, Dad?
About Mr. Harris. Do you think we should all forgive him?
If God's forgiven Mr. Harris, why can't you?
But do you think he deserves to be forgiven after everything that he's done?
He did nothing to us, but everything to God. That's why God is the judge and not us.
I can't believe we're still discussing this. A man robs a church, and now we're thinking about forgiving him.
I understand that, but I still feel we need to pray about it.
What do we even need to pray about? What did Jesus do when the traitors were in his house? He kicked them out.
I agree.
That's not the way it went. They were not his children. They were lost and of the world.
And I think we still need to remember here that Tristian is a child of God.
Amen.
I think he's just a man who's lost his way.
How do we even know that?
We don't. He's probably in hell. I mean, how can a child of God rob a church?
I don't understand why we're still having this discussion.
That's what we've been trying to get across to you.
No, what I meant was, what are we really afraid of? To forgive him?
Of what comes next?
I don't follow you, Burgess.
All right, let me paint you a picture. A man robs a church. The church forgives him. Every criminal around the country would be kicking in the doors of churches. And what would that have for public opinion? That we condone the criminals and their actions? Can't you see? We don't argue. We never argue. All the years that I've been on this council, we don't argue. Lucifer is trying to allow himself into this church because of the crimes of Mr. Harris's. Now, I'm sorry, Pastor, but there's just no way that we could forgive Tristian. I admire that you've got this council together to make sure that we do it right, but there's no way.
Does it matter what they think? You should only care what God thinks. Pray to Him, and He will answer you. This could be an opportunity for the church to show the world God's compassion for His children, and maybe help bring the lost to light.
Sir? You okay? Pastor?
Yes, I'm fine.
So what did you guys think about the movie?
It was great.
It was? What about when that guy popped out from behind the rock? Was it a little scary?
I'm not.
That was so much fun, wasn't it?
Yep. Can we get some money to play video games?
Yeah, I think that's all right. Here you go. Sorry. It's okay. How are you doing? Let's take a seat for a moment. Ever since we talked yesterday, you've been on my heart. And what you shared, that was an amazing tale. But I don't really know what you need from me.
I just need advice because I don't know what to do. I don't have the answers this time.
Are you sure that God hasn't already revealed it?
If he has, I don't know what it is.
Are you listening, truly listening?
Always.
Because I think he has spoken to you. It's like your daughter said, this is an amazing opportunity.
But when I think of the word one, unity comes to mind. I believe with all my heart that if a group of people could stand together as one, we can change the world for the betterment of it all. And we tell ourselves we just need to pray about it. But sometimes before we do that, we have to ask ourselves, what exactly do we do when we pray? And right now we're just talking. Just talking. But are we listening? Because if we're not listening, we're not watching. And if we're not watching, how in the world could we see the opportunity that lies before us?
Excuse me, Pastor. I think I speak for all of us when I say, what are you talking about?
Talking about the opportunity that lies in hand, Mr. Burgess. I don't think you see the magnitude of the situation.
And I don't think you see the gravity of this situation. If you don't get this right, there's going to be a lot of people that walk out the front door. And Pastor, you may have to look for a new church home.
What's wrong, sweetheart?
Just the more I think about it, I just wonder, what if they tell us to leave?
Then we find a new home.
It's not that simple, Ruth.
Isn't it?
No, it's not.
Why not? See, it is that simple. What does your heart tell you?
That we forgive this man.
Well, maybe I'm just playing devil's advocate here. But they're not going to understand the why the church should forgive him. I don't care how smooth you lay it over to them. You have to remember, they're not meant to understand. They're meant to be led. So lead them. Show them the end game. And it doesn't matter if they ask you to leave the church or not. Your home isn't the church. Your home is in the constant presence of God Almighty. And whatever God asks you to do, you do. Period. And it sounds to me like God is asking you to lead these people and show the world what it's forgotten.
I understand the hard road's never the easiest or the most popular, and I understand that. But by the same token, I am your pastor and I am your leader, and we will forgive this man as God has forgiven the rest of us. And maybe in the meantime, we'll even teach the world what's forgotten, whether that be forgiveness or compassion. But until then, we will forgive this man, for every single child of God deserves to be forgiven.
All right, whoa. Time out. You're telling me the church just forgave you?
The pastor did, but I went and talked to him, and I explained everything. We understand each other now.
And the church is just okay with this stuff? You show up, you sing a song, you put money in the offering plate, or you take it.
The pastor and I had a good conversation, and that's all you need to know.
All right, is that the end of it?
Not quite.
Elaborate.
After the shootout, Val Drexel escaped, and no one could seem to find him.
How do you do that?
It's Val Drexel. I don't know.
Conspiracy. I see. What happened then?
Lord, I'm not much of a prayer guy. I know I need to be. I'm going to try my best. And Lord, you know my history and where I come from. I didn't grow up with you. But I'm glad I found you. Even though you've been there along the way, waiting for me. But Lord, I'm struggling. I'm trying so hard to follow you. But this man has my family, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid to lose them, knowing I could have done something. As much as I don't want to sacrifice my faith, I don't want to sacrifice my family for it. So I need your help. I need your help. I don't want to be violent anymore. I just need my family back. Please, God. Please. 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 I need my family back. With Val Drexel in the wind, Jacob did uphold his end of the bargain, and he put my family into witness protection.
And you didn't join them?
No. I couldn't. It was just more dangerous for my family if I was there. So I stayed somewhere separate. I thought they would be safe. But I was wrong. This guy, Sergey, came out of nowhere. He somehow figured out where my family was hiding in witness protection, and he kidnapped him in order to get me to come to him and do whatever he needed me to do.
So what did he want with your family?
Where's my wife and daughter?
My apologies.
Tell me where they're at or not.
Straight to business. I can respect that.
Your respect isn't worth a bullet to kill it.
You are an example, man. You learn by example, do you not?
Depends on what I'm trying to learn exactly.
Exactly who you are dealing with. Wade, come here. Tell me, how long have you worked with me?
7 years.
7 years. That is a long time. Take Wade for example. He worked for me for 7 years, and in the end, was only worth making example of.
What are you trying to tell me?
That I want Val Drexel brought here, or else your wife and daughter will be my next examples.
How am I supposed to do that?
Find a way. If you weren't my only option, you wouldn't be here.
So this guy, Sergey, he's holding your family hostage until you deliver Val to him?
Yes.
But I thought you just said no one could find him.
He found me.
Did you go see him?
It's been a very long time, Tristan.
Yeah, it has.
You are probably asking yourself, why this place? Isn't this where one comes to deal with their issues from the past? Why now, Tristan? Why you find me now?
I need your help.
Interesting. What in the world could you possibly need with this old, broken down Russian?
So did you take Val to Sergey?
No.
But what about your family?
Look, the thing you need to understand about Val is why he does what he does.
Okay. Tell me.
It was about 10 years ago in Minsk, Belarus. Val Drexel was actually an undercover cop, okay? And he was investigating Sergey's crime family. Sergey didn't know this. But one day, Val Drexel's little daughter gets killed, and it was Sergey that did it. But he didn't know that this little girl was Val Drexel's daughter. But even still, he was in enough trouble, so he had to flee the country. When he fled the country, Val Drexel followed him, came here. But his undercover stuff was still intact, and he had to do whatever he had to do to get closer to Sergey.
So that's why Val had to keep this mobster covered. But yet he somehow wound up on Jacob's radar anyway.
Exactly.
So Val used you.
No. We used each other.
I don't know. This all seems so incriminating if I publish it.
Look. Don't worry about my immunity. I've got that taken care of.
What do you want me to do with this story?
I don't know. I'm not the writer.
I just want to know why I'm being told about this.
Look, the thing is, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. But fighting for my family will never be one of them. And I've hurt a lot of people along the way just to make sure that my daughter had a shot at life. And the things that I've done, I will have to pay for them. And I'll have to live with them. And I don't know God's plan. And I don't pretend to. I just need you to write this story and let God do his work. That's all I got. Thanks for the coffee.
Wait! You never even told me what happened to your family. Did Val help? I mean, what happened to Sergey? Did you at least get your family back?
Daddy?
It matters so little how much you may own, the places you've been, or the people you've known, for it all comes to nothing when placed at His feet. It's nothing to Jesus, just memories to keep. Only one life, so soon it will pass. Only what's done for Christ will last. Only one chance to do His will. So give to Jesus all your days. It's the only life that pays. When you recall you have but one life. You may take all the treasures from far away lands. Take all the riches you can hold in your hands, and take all the pleasures your money can buy. But what will you have when it's your time to die? The days pass so swiftly, the months come and go, the years melt away like new fallen snow. Spring